Today I'm here with Thomas Cook, Principal and Financial Advisor at Affinity Financial Group. Thanks for being with us. Now you're Millennial and you've got to where you are in a fairly short amount of time. So how did you do that?
Well, I think graduating from university, I always had an interest in investing in the stock market. So basically, I got my first job in finance as an advisor and took it from there. Spent the last 8 years really working hard to build a knowledge base and a client base.
Now, wanting to invest your money is one thing, but not a lot of people actually get down to doing it. So what is some advice you have for people who are having a hard time actually investing?
Well, there's a couple things you can do. The power of compounding is very real. So I think the younger you are, you want to start. It's going to help you build your wealth over time. And another thing I find valuable to new investors is to almost set it up on a monthly basis. Pull it from your bank account, get a habit of saving and paying yourself first.
As somebody like me who may not know enough about finance, what are some things that you think I should be doing, or how literate in finance do you think I should be?
There's so much information out there nowadays, so I think on the web you can find different tips for stocks that you may want to buy, such as Small Cap Power, Globe and Mail, Globe Investor has some really good information to kind of get you started, give you an idea of where you want to go, and of course if you have anyone in your life who's been investing for some time, don't be scared to ask questions. They've been through it, they can probably give you a tip or two to hopefully get you started on the right foot.
Yeah, that's good advice. Now, what are some lessons that you learned when you were getting started and throughout your journey that you think would be helpful to our viewers?
I think the biggest thing is trying to pull emotion out of the equation as much as you can. For professionals and do-it-yourself investors, that's always a challenge to look down the road 3 or 5 years and not in that day or that week or that month. There's so much out there in social media bombarding us every day, so I think that's the biggest thing. Try to take emotion out of the equation and stick to your process.
Yeah, again, great advice. Now, finally, if somebody's just coming out of school and wants to start investing, what is some advice you would have for them?
Well, I think there's a ton of good information through books. Great investors over the years, whether it's Warren Buffett, Benjamin Graham, Peter Lynch, some names that I'd throw out there. So I'd say, get out there, get your groundwork of information on what to look for in a stock if you're going to buy it, and that's probably the best thing you could do to get going.
Thanks for joining us, Thomas.
Thank you.
And for more investing ideas, be sure to visit smallcappower.com.